IV fluids generally are viewed as products that are produced from some of our natural resources, such as salts and water. So pretty basic compounds. But nevertheless, the making those compounds sterile and available for IV infusion result in a need to have pharmaceutical manufacturers produce those items such that we can deliver those IV fluids. The pharmaceutical manufacturers takes considerable investment to become a pharmaceutical manufacturer and produce sterile products for infusion into humans. So there are relatively limited numbers of manufacturers that have moved towards that investment of providing these sterile products for human infusions. So over the course of time, there are only a few producers of sterile IV fluids for the human population in medical practice. And so we've seen a variety of consolidations with fewer suppliers of IV products. And that's a concern that also leads us into drug shortages. Because first of all, they define their capacity and they design how much they will produce, which is fine if everything is going well. The difficulty is when things are not going well. So when there's an insult to the system or to the manufacturer, that can come in a variety of different practices or processes. And for example, there could be weather disasters, there could be regional conflicts and problems in society where production is reduced. So for example, here in Florida, we've been prone to having hurricanes affecting our practice. And we see that happen in the daily lives of citizens, and that also occurs to the manufacturers. So whether it's a hurricane or tornado, there may be a regional impact that leads to a shortage. In addition to either natural disasters or regional issues that result in reduction of availability of products, there's also been an enhanced standards that have been enforced, which are good, but then sometimes result in diminished production. So, and with a lack of redundancy in the market to have multiple manufacturers produce IV fluids, we see that there is an impact at the end level where there's a lack of availability. There's also other decisions that are made relative to pharmaceutical manufacturers and production of sterile fluids that might include just-in-time inventory practices, which, once again, they work well when everything is working well, but they are prone to producing shortages if there's any type of insult in that area. There's also it's kind of a downside of group purchasing organizations which may occur. In that case, we have group purchasing organizations which are pushing for lower prices for their members, but in doing so, sometimes they in fact push towards fewer suppliers being available to produce certain products. So all these factors really lead to drug shortages that includes IV products.